Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ron. Today, just a quick video on the FeelWorld. It's a 6-inch external monitor. Specifically, this is the LUT6 by FeelWorld. It's a 4K ultra bright monitor. Recently, I ran into an issue where I was not able to use what's called the focus peaking. You can see it here in the monitor. Focus peaking just allows you to get a better focus by highlighting whatever's in focus in red. So anything in red in here, and there's other settings for different colors, but when it shows up, you know that you're in focus, and it just helps with being able to make sure you're nailing that shot. So it was working at one point, and again, this is the, I'm using the Sony a7 III with this monitor, but it was not showing up, the focus peaking was not showing up on the external monitor. So you can see it is showing up here now, and it's showing on the Sony camera as well. I've got both monitors showing the way I want it to. So if you run into an issue where you're not seeing the focus peaking showing up in this monitor, I'm going to give you the fix. So the fix should be similar for other cameras as well, but again, this is for the Sony a7 III that I'm demoing, again, just for this video. So I've got the peaking setting on in the Sony camera, as you can see. And if you're not sure where to find that, it's in the menu options. Let's see if I can do this without getting in the way here. It's in the menu options of the Sony camera. You want to go all the way to the first folder on the far left. And then from there, there's page 1 of 14. You actually want to go to page 13. And then at the bottom, you'll see here, peaking setting. So if you go there, and right now it's on, and I got my peaking level to high, peaking color is red. There's a couple options in here, but if that is off, and then I go back to the menu, you're gonna see here that there's nothing showing up on the camera, right? But actually now that I'm doing this video, I noticed that focus peaking still does show up on the monitor here. So I guess for this camera, it doesn't matter if it's on or off. But again, the problem I was having was it wasn't showing up on the monitor. So let me go back to the menu settings. I'm gonna turn it on because I do want it showing up here and here as well. Okay, so if everything's set up properly in the camera settings and you're not seeing the feature working on the external monitor, what you wanna do is short press up here on the left-hand side. It's a power touch button, and that's gonna turn the touch screen either on or off, okay? I've got it on at the moment, and then double tap the screen. You're gonna get a menu along the left-hand side here. Now you're gonna see the following menu, again, with multiple options. And if you don't do anything within a few seconds, it goes away. So double tap, here we go. So the topmost option looks like a mountain, and you're gonna see focus assist. You wanna make sure that's on. If focus assist is off, you're gonna see you don't get that focus peaking in the monitor. And that was the problem I was having. So make sure that that's on, and then there you go. You're gonna have your focus peaking on the monitor in the back of the camera and on the external monitor. And you'll also notice when you go into these settings here, there's different options for focus level, focus color. You can change the colors, different colors, green, blue, white, yellow. I like the red. And then I've got it set to level 8. It's 1 through 10. So you can set it to whatever level that you're comfortable with. And there's another handy feature in here also. When you go to the menu along the left-hand side, this little magnifying glass here, there's something called auto mirroring, and auto mirroring. And if you set auto mirroring from on to off, when you turn the camera vertical, let me turn this off. When you turn the camera vertical, the image won't flip on you. So you can see that it's not flipping on me. Whereas if you don't do that and you have auto mirroring on and you're shooting vertical footage for something like Instagram, and you rotate the camera too far, see how the image flips on me? So now it's upside down. So I was having an issue with that as well. So go in here. If you're shooting a lot of vertical video, turn that off. And again, this way it's not gonna rotate, it's not gonna flip the image on you when you rotate the camera too far. So I was shooting some vertical, and that was something else that was going on for me. And let me see, there was one other thing I wanted to mention to you. Again, these are things that I found helpful as I was making my way through the menus and trying to troubleshoot some problems that I was having. I'll also quickly mention, if you want to see the display in both the camera and the monitor like I have here, you want to go into your menu settings, and you're going to go to, and again, this is the Sony, but I'm going to go to the toolbox, and from the toolbox, I'm going to go to the third page, and down here there's HDMI settings. So under HDMI settings, I have the HDMI info display to off, and that's why I'm seeing the monitor, the image on both the camera and the monitor. If HDMI info display is on, now you only get it up here and it turns off here. So if that's something that you don't want the monitor, the image down here, you only want it on the info display, that's something you can play with as well. Again, I like it off because I want to see it in both the camera and the external monitor. Okay, and I think that's about it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. These were some problems that I had run into, and I thought I might as well make a video for this because I'm sure some others have probably run into similar issues as well. This is a great little monitor. I really do like it. Like I said, if the touchscreen is enabled like it is here, you can also adjust the intensity of the brightness over here when the touch mode is on. So I've got it 86%, 100%, you can adjust all that. But it's this button here, touch mode can be on or off. It's a quick touch versus a long touch, which will turn the monitor on or off. Okay, that's it. Hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you got any value out of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.